made this beat.
Welcome to Kicking It with KB. I am your host, KB. To my right, I have Shakira.
Hi.
To my left, I have Akeem and Kanye.
What's up?
They always take a pause. Today we are talking about consent. Now, there are a lot of ways you can go with this subject, because consent is very important all the way around, whether you're in a relationship or not in a relationship. But more of the thing that we are talking about today, I didn't know how to put it like in a specific point, but one of the ways that I did put it was because people have mentioned this before, that basically when a woman is whatever with a man in relations, sexual relations, or gets flued out, as you would say, she knows what to expect when it comes to that territory, meaning sex. Now, a lot of people don't feel that way, and some people, mostly men, which is not surprising, do feel that way, that a woman should expect sex to come out of whatever when it comes to her going to a hotel room or meeting them up somewhere, whatever the case may be. So if anybody wants to start.
I mean, what the fuck did I fly you out here for then? You know what I'm saying?
Especially,
Dang.
and then there's a possibility that I might be a stranger. So why would you even fly out and try to meet, like, especially when it comes to like celebrities and things of that nature.
That whole thing
like,
just oozes consent.
like, yeah, exactly. Like,
It's not consent though unless you say it. That's what consent is. You get permission.
You said yes when you decided to get flew out.
To get
But
flued
then
out.
that's telling me that I'm about to have sex with you.
Exactly.
But so what
But see, this is the
that
thing,
much
though.
presence in the world.
at all.
This is the thing, though.
Personality.
So
Y'all ready to know
basically,
me?
what y'all are saying is that that's what the purpose of a man is flying a woman out for, is for sex, nothing else.
What else did I
That's
fly you
amazing.
out here for?
I mean, I'm not saying
Never
that. I'm not.
missed the
I'm not saying that.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm
Hold
not
on.
saying that men can't possibly fly a woman out for just a company
I didn't say you couldn't.
companionship or things of that nature.
But, I mean-
but for the most part, most men, if they are flying a woman out that they potentially are attracted to or want to be attracted to, and they want to have a
I
vacation
flew
with
you
them,
out here.
I didn't fly you out to buy you a bag or to buy. To,
I already paid for the ticket.
Yeah, to buy you some tropical drinks at the bar. Like, I didn't do that. Like, I flew you out for other activities as well. I mean, of course, companionship as well.
I'ma smack you
but
with
also, yeah.
But I'm saying, but you
A part of
still
it.
have to get. That's still not consent, though. Is what
I get what you're saying. Like, I get what you're saying,
understand.
but
Then-
like, yeah.
If it's not consent, okay, if it's not consent, then why even take that chance and fly out there? Knowing, because they know, knowing that's more than likely what he's looking for.
Or
Okay.
if not, it could be a possibility that it could happen.
No, but
Because,
see,
for
that's the
example,
thing. That's the
even in
difference, though. A possibility
Right.
is a possibility.
Right.
But it being a sure 100% thing, that's not consent. Just because that happens is what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying, but
That's just like someone
it's
saying,
situational. Like your boy said.
Thank you. Because that's
It's
all
situational.
Go ahead.
the world
Go ahead.
is
Wait.
situation.
Oh, let's Shakira talk. Go ahead.
So again, it's like even like when someone goes on a date, or I took this person to a 5-star restaurant, or I took this person out, we did this, we did that. I expect sex at the end.
That's
You
different.
didn't say that.
It's not.
It's not.
It's
That's
not
different.
different.
I
No,
flew
it's
you
not.
out. I flew you out.
That's not different.
I flew you
You
out.
are. The same
Me
amount.
spending 100
So
at
what
me,
if I took an Uber?
me.
Does that still count?
Did I pay for this Uber?
Yeah.
Did I pay for this Uber?
Exactly. So that's my point. You still spending
But
money.
I didn't say the restaurant. I said the Uber.
Also, what are they spending the same amount of money that you spent to fly a person out? The same amount of money they spent on the dinner.
That's not the same.
Why
amount
is that
of money.
not the same thing though?
You gonna spend some money flying them out, and then a lot of them
You
don't
ain't
get.
good.
A lot of them get flown
there
first
are
class.
cheap flights, okay?
A lot of them get
There are
flown
cheap
first
flights.
class.
Most of them
Some
fly
on private jets.
Some of them fly on Spirit, like she said.
I gotta fly somebody.
Yeah.
else. You know what? You go on.
Because I mean,
I'm flying you out.
Yeah.
You staying at my place. You eating my food. You using my services as far as my
Staying at your place?
companionship.
Your services.
or you at a hotel, and it ain't gonna be just any hotel that I got you at.
But that's still
You know
not,
what I'm
that's
saying?
still not consent. I feel like when it comes to two people,
But
especially
it's-
if you
okay,
if
okay,
you
hold on.
grown, you-
But does that give you consent to spend the money that I give you?
if you give it to somebody, it's no longer yours.
And
That's
technically,
your
you already
fault.
spent it.
You did.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
But you
without my
spent
consent.
it.
It's an even exchange.
No, it's not. What?
You know
That
what?
is
It
not
ain't.
an even
I'm already
exchange.
doing you a favor by giving you something that you ain't even used
Okay,
to.
but if
you know what I'm
but
saying?
if you
Cause why would if you used to it, why would I have to fly you out? You can fly yourself out.
Okay,
I mean,
but you're
used to
still-
getting flown out, so that's your lifestyle.
Then you should be used to giving it up.
I mean, they
'Cause
have.
I know I
They
ain't.
also have.
No, I ain't.
They
the only
also
nigga.
have a thing. They also have a thing.
thing.
They also have a thing called prostitutes, which is what they actually get paid for
Escorts.
doing. Escorts
Right.
too. But if you didn't have a conversation about it, if y'all had a conversation, hey, I'll fly you out, da da da. If you,
That is the conversation.
that is
What
not
y'all
the conversation
talking
about sex, though.
Yes, it is.
So you telling somebody I'm gonna fly you out so we can spend time together is basically saying I'm gonna fly you out so we can have sex. That's what you're saying.
First of all, why you spend that much to fly one person out when there's escorts everywhere?
Right.
Everywhere.
I
This
get
is what
that.
I'm
I get
saying.
that. I get that. But not everybody. Sometimes the people that you might want might not be an escort. So you might want somebody, and you might
Which
pretend
is
like I
okay.
said, right?
But,
So,
but listen to what you just said.
Which, yeah, that's,
But listen
true.
to what you just said.
Yeah.
Somebody that you want. If y'all have had that conversation that's going to happen
Yeah.
when that person gets flown out to wherever they're at,
Right.
then that's consent. You're
Right.
letting that be known. That conversation has been had.
Right.
But if that conversation has not been had, and y'all are just, hey, let me fly out so we can hang out. Hang out doesn't mean sex automatically.
I get that. Which, like I said, but you never know though. A lot of situations where people may have discussed that, and then still the person gets flown out,
see,
and
that's
then
different.
right. But that's what I'm saying. And like you say, you never know, and that's the thing. A lot of times people call it pillow talking. They don't want to give up the information of what they've been speaking about with each other as far as sexual encounters or whatever the case may be. But for the most part, like I said, like that may have been discussed, and then, like I said, once the person gets to the location or wherever they trying to get flown out to, and now all of a sudden it changes. You know, like you said, the perspective is different. Like,
it
like
is.
wait a minute.
It
So
is 2023.
yeah.
Be clear on what
Right.
you have to have a
Right.
conversation.
Right.
I'm gonna fly you out here. Of course, I expect
That
that.
is a
Right.
conversation.
Right.
Fine, just put
That
that.
is
Right.
a conversation.
That's not.
You're gonna hang
Yeah.
out, I'm gonna take you to dinner.
Right.
So
But then
my whole
sometimes it's
thing-
difficult though for men though sometimes because like you said sometimes if you try to be truthful about that they might take it in a different manner. So it's like
Yeah, for
Yeah.
real. For real. For real. They
Yeah.
sure do and love
But
to do
what I'm
stuff like
saying
that.
is, a lot of these women also know that being flown out, I gotta give up the cheeks. Like, what part of this? Like,
You're
You know that, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to do that.
so look. So what y'all saying is, and
Yeah,
then,
so
so
what
what
y'all
y'all saying is the courtship. He's supposed to one pay for your
We
ticket,
ain't
fly
talking
you.
about
Hold on,
courtship.
pay for your ticket,
Not talking about
fly you out, first class more than likely, right? Bring you to a hotel. Have a car probably pick.
Situational.
Have a car probably pick you up. Have a car probably pick you up.
situational.
Have a car probably pick you up.
Uber's out here.
Have a car probably pick you up, right?
Okay.
Bring you to a fancy hotel. Y'all go to dinner. Y'all spend the day together. More than likely spending his money because you probably ain't got none anyway.
Ooh,
And like I said,
hold
I mean,
on.
come on. Hey.
You gotta be
Oh,
For
Hey.
real.
This is DMX comment.
hey. You know why she gotta be broke? Cause why she ain't flying herself out there? If she really want to see it, if it's companionship,
dude-
hold on. If
He
it's
asked the question.
companionship,
Now we can't even
if it's
answer it.
if it's companionship, like true companionship, and we just talking over a distance, you will fly yourself out on some boss
But
type
if
stuff.
you so basically
offered.
Why
you
I gotta use?
offered.
Even if I offer, like, no, I got it. I'm gonna
That's
fly
why
myself
somebody-
out there.
That's why
It's not
some
an offer.
not for
Well,
real.
I mean,
How many dudes
For
getting
real.
flown out?
See, I don't know. I don't fly
That's-
nobody
How many
out.
dudes would really
Man,
want to
not
get
for
flown
real.
out
I
though?
don't give a shit.
Hell yeah! Depending on the female, of course, I'm not gonna get flown out by anybody. But for
Boy, I
somebody,
know that plane.
hey, hey,
I'm afraid.
I would-
Okay.
You
hey,
gotta worry about flying.
Okay. I'm gonna just
I
say
would love
okay
to
and
be
leave it at
flown
that.
out. Like, I'm
But
saying-
basically,
Yeah.
you saying
Say like Rihanna flying, like she trying to fly you out. What you gonna be like? No.
Right.
I mean, some people might say no.
I ain't trying to spend your money,
somebody
baby.
might- I mean,
Some people might
not
say no.
everybody- you're right, which is true. But like he's saying, just example wise.
I know,
like,
I
you know,
know.
you get what I'm saying?
But
like,
the fact that you really think that if somebody offers to pay for something and you don't have to pay for anything, you
But
really
that's
think
what
somebody's
I'm
gonna
saying.
say no?
If it's really about courtship, like y'all keep saying that, and companionship
didn't-
and all that
but that's not what we
blase,
said, though.
then what? That should all if I'm
That's
paying
not-
every nickel and dime.
That's not what we said though.
Or even just
but you're
agreeing-
that's basically prostitution.
That's what I'm
Then
saying, just-
Yeah.
you're saying it's prostitution then because
That's what they doing.
oh my gosh,
Am I
oh
wrong?
my goodness,
Am I wrong?
I wouldn't call it.
I'm not
What you
calling
call
it
it then?
that either.
What you call it?
Somebody is
call it
offering.
I call
love.
it you using me.
But
You
even if-
using me
even
for
if
my
it-
money.
right,
You
right,
either a
right,
prostitute or you a gold digger.
right.
So which one is it?
Why would you automatically have to be a prostitute or a gold digger
Because
somebody's
you-
offering to do something? Okay, so just in general, somebody
you
was
wanna
like,
use
"Here,
my
take this $1
surfaces.
million." What would that be for you then? You not gonna take it?
If somebody give me $1 million, that's boo boo. He boo boo the fool. Give me $1 million.
Okay,
What
so
you mean?
what's the difference between a
But
woman
he said
just
you gotta
taking?
spend time with him.
Oh no, that's gay.
Nah. Right.
For one thing.
I mean, I was trying to.
But like you said,
I was
but
wait,
but-
but see, okay, but what if he didn't let that be known though?
If he didn't let it be
What
known
if he didn't
that
let it be known?
if he didn't let it be known as far as like that.
Just like if a dude did that with he didn't let it be known that they're gonna have sex, but the fact that my what I'm doing, me paying for you, is me showing that that's what's gonna happen. Somebody gave you $1 million, but they didn't let that be known that
Like
you would
I
have to end
said,
up
it is
spending time with
2000.
them.
It
Then
is
what?
2023. Most of
Then-
these
no,
women,
you're not answering
most of
my
these women.
question.
No,
Then
I'm
what?
about to. Most of these women that claim they bought the bag, they already know the game. I go out here, especially if she ain't dealing with no sucker. I go out here, I fly out. There's a high possibility he gonna want this. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Which
Possibility.
And there's a
Right.
high possibility,
Still possibility.
that I'm gonna have to give it up because
And there's still a possibility that you don't. That's why I said consent is important. That's why you gotta let that be known on both parts if that's
Well,
gonna happen or not.
if you ain't playing the role, then don't play the role then.
What's the role?
Or not even necessarily that. Just don't accept the offer. Like don't
That's
accept
what
the
I'm saying.
offer.
Like,
Like
that's what I'm saying.
if you feel like you said, like I get what both of y'all saying. Like all of y'all saying. Like basically, like it can go both ways. It's situational. But at the end of the day, like for you to accept the offer to take a trip with a man that you either probably don't know like that, or a man that you probably do know like that, and knowing that y'all might have an attraction between one another or whatever the case may be, like. You cannot think of not the fact that might actually happen,
I mean,
or
right.
that might, or he might expect that. Like you get what I'm saying? Like if a man fly you out, or even a woman, whatever, she fly a man out. A man, even as a man, like I would think, well, dang, she might possibly want to have sex with me too. You know what I mean? So
Right.
you get what I'm saying?
We're
But-
not disagreeing
Right,
with that. I
right.
just said that doesn't give the right for you to automatically assume that it's going to happen.
But my
Like, you
thing is-
can't
my thing
automatically
is-
assume, just like you said, you can't automatically.
But you
assume
can
that it's
automatically-
not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But you can't automatically assume that it is gonna happen.
But they can automatically assume that I'm gonna pay for everything.
if you
They can
offer,
automatic-
you can't
They can automatically assume. I didn't say I offer. I said I'm gonna fly you out. I said I'm gonna fly you out.
in that situation offered.
Well, that's
Come
why.
on.
But after the flight,
Babe,
But
most
that's
of
the
the
thing.
people,
But that's the thing, bro. Once you pay for the flight, after that you don't have to pay for nothing else.
which is
You
true,
get what I'm
but,
saying?
but they expecting
but
you
you know what I'm
to.
saying?
But they expecting you
pay
to.
for everything, which is true. They pay for everything. It's not just the flight. Now they just pay for the flight, and then the girl on their
Yeah,
own.
right.
That's a whole different
Yeah,
scenario.
right,
but
right.
most of the stuff that we see on social media, the dude pays for the flight. He pays
Right.
for the ride for her to get
Right,
to wherever
right,
he going,
right.
the room that she
Right,
stays in.
right.
It's not just the flight. Like, come on.
But it's still a lot for that to, which, like you said, you can't understand why some people can feel that way or feel
Yeah.
like dang, like
Yeah,
the most you.
yeah.
I mean, what was really the reason why you came out here? Like, aside from the fact that, I mean, if
Bro,
you,
I can only
I'm not saying you
imagine.
can't just spend time with me without having sex, but like,
No, 'cause-
let's be real, like, you know what I mean, like. As a woman, you coming to fly out and take a trip with a man, and yeah, he pays for your hotel, pays for a flight, pays for your amenities while you're staying there. Like, I mean, you just there just to be just walking around with him, holding hands.
I mean, hey.
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
That's not a That's not a not possibility.
it's not, but,
So,
but I'm just saying,
Show me a
like,
titty or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
like
damn,
real
you know what I'm
shit,
saying?
like,
Something
damn.
like. You know what I'm saying?